Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome to my channel. So I was making some chanay or cholay, and I've already uploaded one of the recipes of how to make these, but this time I'm making them with all the spices from the spice jar in your cabinet. So go ahead and soak 1.5 pounds of chickpeas overnight, and for every 1 pound you add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. So make sure you wash your chickpeas with cold water and soak it in cold water. And I have 1.5 pounds of chickpeas, and I'm going to go ahead and add 1.5 tablespoons of baking soda. And after adding the soda, just put some fresh water from the tap and leave it to soak overnight. The next morning, go ahead and fill the pot about halfway with water, and you're going to go ahead and put that on the stove. And in the meantime, drain most of the water from your chickpeas, leaving just about 1.5 cups or so on the bottom, because we need a little bit of the baking soda that we used in there. So here the water is almost coming to a boil, and I'm going to go ahead and add the washed chickpeas in there. And after adding the chickpeas, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 chopped medium-sized onions, and we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of oil. I added about 1/2 cup of oil to 1.5 pounds of chanay or chickpeas. And at this point I realized that my pot was a little bit too small, so I'm gonna go ahead and transfer to a bigger pot. So here I added 1 tablespoon of zeera, cumin seed, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes. Now give everything a good mix and leave it to cook on high. Once it comes to a boil, go ahead and reduce the heat to medium-high, and let them cook uncovered. There's no need to cover them. You can if you want to, but there's actually no need. And after about half an hour, they should start looking something like that. But they're not all the way done yet, and we also need to reduce the gravy in there as well, the liquid. So after about 1 hour, mine took roughly about an hour, they start to look something like that. And it may look really watery, but once the chickpeas cool down a little bit, the water will dry up and they will suck up most of that liquid. So here, go ahead and at the end add 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm going to go ahead and add 1 heaping tablespoon of gharam masala, and just give that a good mix. Turn the flame off, and after about an hour or so, your chickpeas, your cholay will start to look something like that. You can go ahead and serve them with whatever you choose. You can have them for samosa chaat, you can have them over white rice, you can have them with your parathas, as I am going to go ahead and serve this for breakfast on a Saturday morning. And they do come out so delicious. I mean, you have to try them, and especially with homemade parathas and a cup of hot tea, they are very, very delicious. So do give it a try. Let me know how yours come out if you do try them, and stay tuned for more recipes, and thank you for watching.